Be less petty with your time.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Be Less Petty TV. I am your host, Kellye Howard, and today is Tiny Tip Tuesday. That's right, where I bring you tiny tips to hopefully help you live a less petty life. Now, if you've been following the series, you know we've been talking about relationship goals all month long. This is the last video on relationship goals, and I have a really cool tip that I think could help a lot of relationships from the petty things we do. And it is reread your text message before hitting send. Just that simple. Reread your text message before hitting send. Maybe even if it's a tense situation, like you're in an argument, maybe just put your phone down for like 5 minutes. Take a couple deep breaths, right? Kind of ease into the serenity of the space. And then go back and reread it, and then hit send if you still think it's a good message to send. A lot of times we send text messages out of the moment, we'll be irritated, we'll be frustrated, and then we send that text message and immediately we regret it. And you don't want to be that person. It adds so much pettiness to a relationship that is unnecessary. So my tip is reread your text message before sending. Take a breath. It is super important. I'm going to give you a quick example of what I did recently, and it wasn't with my husband, but it was with one of my daughters, which is still a relationship nonetheless. And my 17-year-old daughter, I knew for a fact that she was the one who did this, but I didn't want to come off aggressive, because if I did, then she would automatically get on the defense. Most people do. So she makes her tea every morning, and it was some red tea spilt on the floor in the kitchen. I knew it was her. I knew it was her. And so my initial text message was, why did you spill this, her name, Mina, why did you spill this tea on the floor? I know this was you. And I just came off very aggressive. And then I thought about it and I was like, wait a minute. Do I want her to feel like she's being attacked, or do I want her to own up to the fact that she spilled this and did not wipe it up? So I reread the text message, and instead I rephrased it to say, who spilled this on the floor and didn't wipe it up? It kind of seems a little disrespectful to your living space. Do you care about your living space? And it's a group chat message that we have as a family. So when I sent that, she immediately replied oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even notice I had spilled it. My bad. Blah, blah, blah. But had I sent the other text message, though she did spill the tea and she would have probably owned up to it, she would have felt some type of way about it. And as parents, we are here to nurture and develop good communication skills and healthier relationships for our children so they can go out in the world and do the same for their lives. It is not about attacking them and putting them on defense and making them feel bad. And that goes for your relationship as well, intimate or platonic. So that is Tiny Tip Tuesday for this week. The month of January is over now. But stay tuned, because February finna be lit as hell. Ooh, I got some petty tips for y'all. I got some great videos coming up. I can't wait. Okay, I've been your host, Kellye Howard. Thanks for joining me on Be Less Petty TV, and I will see you sooner than later. Bye.
With your mind, be less petty with your blame. All that petty shit is lame. Be less petty with your friends. Love first, make amends. Be less petty with your life. Be less petty with your wife. Okay. Be less petty with your mom. Be less petty with your job. Be less petty. Be less petty. Be less petty, baby.